we go.
Yeah, on the secondary screen.
Hi everyone, welcome to our Monday night Zoom. Today is October 14th, and we are right off of our Super Saturday weekend. It was awesome. Awesome. I think we had how many people?
We had just about 120 people in Tarrytown, New York. It was awesome training. It was amazing.
Great presentation. Thanks, Paul Tyra, for his part. We had really great trainings that went on as well. And from every, oh gosh, when I start naming people, I'm always afraid I'm going to miss somebody, which I do.
Okay, so we could thank Jenny Thomas, Dr. Joe, Dr. Pilar, Dr. Joe and Nicholas, Paul Tyra, Karen Riley, Pat and Tim Babcock, Trisha DeAngelis, who are we forgetting?
You better remember them all.
Scott LaValle.
Scott LaValle, yep.
There you go.
And all the people who did their, because I took the shot videos.
Yes, that was great. So everybody that was there, thank you all. It was, again, fantastic. We are going to go a little bit over the P5, get you guys plugged in. We are excited about it. It is just a great system. And it's just like, if you bought a franchise from McDonald's, they have a system. And you have to follow it, even down to like the design of the McDonald's. It is, you can't deviate from it. And this is a system that you don't want to deviate from. Follow the system, plug people in, and you will see things start to happen in your business. Absolutely.
Terry McDonald's was my first place that I worked. And if you didn't follow the system, you got fired.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or you can't even, you can't have the
You can't deviate at all.
At all. That's the way businesses run. Good systems. Good businesses have a system that works. And so we have a system that works. And I hope that you guys will adopt it and give it a try and see what happens.
And I would like to take all of the credit for designing the system.
Because we see Sue Brenchley
exactly.
out here.
But
Hi,
we
Sue
see
Brenchley.
that, right. So Sue brought it to us, and it's just designed by some of the best people in the business. And
Sue's
who
so
are we to argue with them?
Yep.
And we just love it. And I had my own paradigm shift and told my wife, I'm going to stop talking about the product unless they're patients. So I'm going to have patients who will be customers, and I'm going to have everybody else on the planet, I will be looking for business partners.
And now it's easy.
It's so easy.
And he's going to be doing the same thing that I'm doing and that you're doing and that the new people you bring in are doing. We're all going to do the same thing.
And where are they going to learn how to do that?
P5 Nation.
Exactly.
On Facebook.
Facebook, P5 Nation.
And Paul, you can chime in, and Sue, you can chime in anytime you want. I just want you guys, I'm going to share my screen. Give me a second because I want you to, let me get rid of this. Put that down. All right, guys.
I love that you know how to do this stuff.
Yeah, well, sometimes.
I told Paul to teach me all this stuff, but he wouldn't teach me.
Okay, let me get to P5 Nation. Here we go. Let me just click out of here. I'm just getting rid of some things here. Okay. Bella, you tell Bella, guys, she's not allowed to do this. Okay. All right, guys, I'm ready to share my screen. All right, so you're going to, Paul's just going to go let her out. Can you guys see P5 Nation?
Yes.
Thank you. Go to P5 Nation. If you are not there, if you're not a member of it, you can go and request to be a member, or you can have somebody add you. Somebody that is in your upline that's already in there, ask them to add you to it. And when you get there, you're going to see everything is right there, guys. Everything is there. You're not going to be the trainer anymore. The system is going to be the trainer. Okay, so you'll see right here, kind of just go right through it. What Julianne says, your very first shot, because I took the shot, join that. Second, this is the system overview. You're going to want to watch the system overview. Look here in the units, right here where the units are. This is going to tell you where to go first. Training, V-Latte, Power of Fives overview, and training socials. Sue, if you're on here, would you suggest they just come right into the training, or would they go and watch those videos?
Right now, I would go watch the videos first, because we did the trainings before we had this newest, before the magazine was out, before we had the dialed in 3 questions, 3 steps process. So now what you're going to see is each one of these are going to be updated over the next. I'm trying to get everything updated, clean, brand new before I leave for Hawaii next Tuesday.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you're doing a great job. I know you're staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning. So every night. So, okay, guys, so watch these videos right in order there, the system overview, just keep going through them. And just know when she's talking about certain documents, you're going to find them right in the file section, right here, go here. So when you're looking, your V-Latte is going to be your first thing you're going to be doing. It's right there. Click on the V-Latte and get started with that. Here is your getting started document, right here, getting started booklet. Here's the system overview, which is the video you'll be watching. So it's all right here. All right, so watch the videos and then start with these documents. It's really very self-explanatory. And today, Sue did the reboot. So if you've been in the business, you're not brand new, the reboot, you may want to get into it. I would suggest actually that everybody does the reboot. Today she did this one, it's 12 minutes. And, you know, even if you are, you feel like your business is going good, then as a leader, you need to know what the reboot is about. And so that's going to be, if you don't watch this video, it's going to be gone tonight. So please watch it and then do the steps. We're doing it. Foster and I, we're back to doing our why. So check it out. Paul, Sue, do you guys want to say anything about this? You can.
Hey guys, good to see everybody. It's great to see everybody this past weekend. Yeah, no, let me, because since Sue is on the line, go ahead and have her kind of give her little input about reboot, what's going to happen this week.
I agree.
Okay, Sue, Paul would like you to give your little input about P5. Thank you.
No, reboot.
Reboot. Okay, so and this is a very tested process. This isn't just, hey, let's try something new. All of the stuff that we're doing is going back to the foundations and the basics of duplication and success in network marketing. And so the reboot, as I got taught this by somebody else, we're going to do a reboot every single month, 5 days out of every month. People will be invited to, and they'll know when you need to be a reboot. And the whole concept behind this really is, you know, when things get messy and overloaded in our computers, we reboot them. You turn them off, you turn them back on, you power them down, and it realigns everything. So the whole concept of the reboot is to bring you back to the basic fundamentals of what we do to have success in duplication. What tools do we use? What are the questions that we ask? And so we did what we call a modified that has the ability for 24 hours to access it, to see what it's about, so that when we start doing reboots in the future, you guys will be used to them. You'll be able to bring your teams along with you. And it really is to get you back into the activity to create success within your organizations. And too often right now, everybody is learning something or they're talking about something, and neither of those activities pay you a penny. It doesn't matter how much you learn, and it doesn't matter how much you talk. Those things actually take dollars out of your pocket. You're not the expert. And people, when they view us, they kind of go, I don't want to be involved with them. What they're doing is too hard. Versus, can you ask a question, send a video, ask a question, send a magazine, invite to a presentation, and then ask them if they're ready to get started. and then do 3 ways to answer any questions that they have. But even, you know, I know you guys did your testimonials a little bit different. We had this idea, this concept of we want Twitter testimonials. We want them to be 10 seconds. We want them to be, you know, powerful in telling what is happening in our lives, but not the details. People don't want the details of your life. They don't want the details of your sickness. Only the people who are sick really can kind of relate to that. This is to expand and get you out talking to everybody, because every single human being needs to know about this. And the only way they're going to hear it or view this information is if you invite them and you send them the information. And then during this 3-step process, we don't talk. We get them through it. We get them all the information, and we say to them, we're going to make sure you get all your questions answered after you get the basic information. There's nothing they can't ask. There's nothing that we can't answer. But the whole idea is stop creating questions, stop creating quicksand. So that's the foundation, what it's supposed to be doing, and it's working. I want to give you a little, this just happened today. I happened to go down to corporate today. I had to go pick up some products. So I'm at will call, and I'm on the phone and having a conversation. And I noticed this guy picked up his product, and then he sat down and he was just sitting there. And all of a sudden he said, "Are you Sue?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "I think you're in my upline." Now that's kind of a funny question, because it's true. I'm in everybody's upline. And I said, "Well, who's your sponsor?" And he told me, and it was somebody that I have personally sponsored. And then he told me his name, and I went, "Oh my gosh, she's wanted to get us together for like, what, 2 years now?" He said, "I know." He said, "I've been really resistant, but," he said, "you know, for some reason, I think it's kind of serendipitous that we're here together. And I really do. Like, I love this product. I've just got somebody else going on it." And I said, "Okay, stop right there. Has she showed you the new system yet?" He said, "No, she sent me some things." And I said, "Okay, have you got a minute right now? I'm going to walk you through exactly what you need to do so that you won't be afraid to do this system." Showed him the 90-second thing, sent him the magazine right there. And then I scheduled him for the 20-minute webinar. I actually showed him just a minute of it and said, you know, this is going to take 18 minutes. So you're going to go through that. And then do you think that you could get these 3 tools to people that you know? And by the time we got done with that quick interaction, he's just like, he started talking about his job and telling me how, how frustrated it is. And I said, "Do you realize that in 90 days, you could be bronze if you follow the system and give me the right 5 hours of your week?" And bronze, their average income is around $2,000 a month. Like, what would that do for you? So by the time I just had this interesting little interaction, he's already on board. I called his sponsor. She's sending him the stuff, and we're in business. So it really is going to change the dynamics.
It's awesome. It is. It really is. And it's, as Sue's saying, it's a 3-step system. Again, it is making a connection with people. You're talking to people. You're asking questions. You're getting to know them. And then you get to say, if whatever their sore spot, or if they're an athlete or whatever, if I sent you a video, I think I have something you would like to see, or if I sent you a video, would you watch it? If I sent you a video, a 2-minute video, would you watch it? What would you say? Yes. Everybody's going to say yes. You watch the 2-minute video. The 2-minute video doesn't talk about a CF, but at the end it says, "Let's talk." And so you already have your follow-up with them, right? Sue, do you already have a follow-up? Yep. You have your follow-up. And then you say, "Would you like some more information?" How hard is that? Would you like some more information? You're going to know right then, would they, or yes or no? And if they say yes, you're going to, great. You're going to say, "I'm going to send you a digital magazine. You get to mark the page. I was just on there playing with it, and I did an email to myself. It's so cool. You want to send them that first What is Redox video, or the What is Redox page with Dr. Pompa. You want to send that. You can send other pages. You can add links to that email. And when you say, I'm going to send you this digital magazine, tell me I'm going to send you one page, but feel free, flip through it, get to know it, check it out, and let's book you for, how would you say it, Sue? How would you say a 20-minute presentation? How would you word it?
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. We've got a short 20-minute overview that will give you everything that you need to follow up and get started.
Yep. So then you book them. And guys, when you go there, again, it asks for their email. It asks for their name, who invited them. And then when you click on that, save my spot, it's going to come up with different times. And every day there's how many times every day?
There's usually about 3.
3, yeah. So 3 times. And then again, if that doesn't work for somebody, if you scroll all the way down, it says watch yesterday's webinar. And you can let them watch that right then. As well. So, and then again, the next question is, are you ready to take your shot? So they've seen everything. You've asked them just 3 questions. You might have gotten them on a 3-way after the magazine. If that was a time they want to get on a 3-way, but it's that simple. Please don't make it more difficult than it is. And then they see that. It's that somebody that's in the business wants to maybe join the business. They're going, wow, look what Terry just did. I could do that. Yep. Instead of talking about redox signaling molecules, if you talk about redox for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you've already lost them because they can't do that. All right. Yep. So do you want to add anything to that, Sue?
Nope. No? I just wanted to kind of like check out the recap from your meeting and.
Yeah, no, it's great. And the new video. So Sue redid the video. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Yes.
It's so good.
So again, you guys all know, so it's the2minutes.info or 20minutes.info. Doesn't have the. All right. So please check them out. Go play with the magazine. And where do you find the magazine? Of course, it's in the P5 Nation. If you don't have the link, written down somewhere, but it's right in P5 Nation. You can just go to the Diva magazine. Actually, I'll just show you because
show us P5
I will
Nation.
show you.
And then we're going to make sure all 3 of them are in the Connect app too.
Yeah, let me share it real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see. Well, when Terry's done, if you want to show them the resources, and I'll show them how to do that via Connect.
Okay, so right here is, if you just scroll down, you can see these are the different videos, and you can go down and you'll see almost here. But I would just say copy it down so that you have it. But when you get there, it's just here. Oh, there you go. So there's the Diva magazine. You can just click on it, boom, and it takes you right there.
Yep.
Takes you right to the. Can you guys still see that? Can you see the Diva magazine now? Is that up?
Yep. It's up.
Okay, perfect. See, there it is. And again, go right here.
It's 42 pages of everything 42. They'll need to see.
And if you're going to send that first video, what is redox? I mean, the page, what is redox? Go to products, click on products. It's right here. What is redox with Daniel Pompa? Look how easy this is. You go right down here and boom, you can share it anywhere you want. Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, but right here's email. Click on that and boom, there it is right there. Look how simple. If you want to add other things to it, of course, and you can just go to those other pages, copy the link and add it in there as well if you wanted to.
We don't have to write our own explanations of redox anymore?
Nope.
I'm not telling anybody I'm on the medical board anymore.
I don't know. You're still under the doctors, though.
Okay, so I do have a question because now I've had 2 people ask me this. Denise just asked me, and somebody right before texted me and said, they don't have 3 people above their upline, and so they're asking me to do it. And I know I can only take on so much.
So many.
Yeah.
Well, the whole idea is, I mean, community-wise, there's 3 people, whether they're sideline, crossline, as long as don't get stuck with the 3. It's like everybody that I've sponsored, they only have me too. So it's just more like, I just want people to get connected and know that there is support and there's people. So quite a few people have started actually working cross-line to do some 3-ways for people and just be connected and get into, we're going to be teaching people how to do 3-way chats even more than 3-way calls, because calls are much more intimidating. They're not as simple. I can be in a meeting and I can be responding to a chat. I can't be on a 3-way call if I'm in the middle of something else. So it's all about that connection, and just make sure you've got at least a partner. If you've got 3 people, that's even better. I should have said that a little bit.
And we could really hook up some people, right? That people that need some partners, be accountable. Absolutely, guys, we can do that. And those calling those 3 people with your why, is that every day, or it is?
No,
Oh,
that's only one time. Only one time. Just today.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue.
You're welcome.
Great.
Paul,
job.
did you want to add something?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, so if Terry's can stop screen share,
Right.
I'll go ahead and share my screen. Let's see. And let me go here to screen. What am I doing? You see my screen?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so that's my phone. Let me go over to the app. So the app, I'll go to home. Oh, come on, baby.
I don't know if it's in ours yet.
Okay, you can see the ASEA Connect app. This is right off of my phone right now. So if you go into new library files, now only challenge is it's taking a little while to load. They're working on trying to speed this process up. Okay, but again, what you want to do is click on filter in the left, right there in the left, that blue button. There's filter and activity. Click on filter, and then you're going to scroll down to where it says power of 5, and touch power of 5. Okay, and then you could scroll back up and click on date added, so it has a check mark next to it. Are you guys able to see?
Ours, we don't have it yet. Larry's got to load it into ours, so our team does not have it. We don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Okay, so here's another thing too, is be sure to uninstall and reinstall the app once we do even get Larry's confirmation, because I've just even I was missing some stuff. They've been doing so many upgrades that if you just do a fresh install, from that point forward, you shouldn't have to do that again. But again, they've just been doing some fundamental changes. But here's what it'll look like once you're done. It's the same process. So again, you're going into filter, selecting power of 5, and then by date, sorting by date, and you'll have a link. And the one here that the 2-minute video is called Let's Talk. So that's the first one that you sent is Let's Talk. And then you'll see next is the Diva magazine that you can send someone to. And again, the one of the benefits of sending it through the ASEA Connect app is you'll know when they open it. You'll know a lot of the activity that they've had. And then you'll also be reminded by Jeannie to follow up with them and to keep people in the process. So just wanted to share that with everybody.
Yeah, and ours will be in there within the next day or two. So, and I'll post it on ASEA Tech, guys, when it's in ours. Yeah.
Yeah, I messaged Larry this morning, so he apologized for not seeing the messages. He was traveling and stuff last week, so but they're working on getting all that populated.
Perfect. So I'll reinstall mine and see if it's there, and then if not, when it's there, guys, I'll let you know, or you guys let me know.
Cool.
Okay, you guys excited? Hope so.
Just say yes.
So thank you, Sue.
Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Paul.
They're all muted.
Yeah,
Oh, and Terry, one other thing is, it's like if you go in and just kind of go through the last week's worth of Zooms, and really since we announced the magazine, I'm going to be every day, I'm going to be redoing a section and bringing it in. So don't get too heavy into all of the details other than the getting started right now. And every single day, I'm going to be bringing on a new Facebook group, doing the reboot, and redoing each one of these sections to be current, and much easier to do. But I had to get this video done first. I feel like the weight of the world is off my shoulders now that we've got something under 20 minutes that actually will do the work for you.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
watch,
it's,
guys. When did you post? Was today the first day it was out, or yesterday?
Yep, 3 o'clock this morning I posted it.
Hey guys, if you haven't seen it, please go do the reboot, the 11-minute, and then go watch the 20 minutes. You guys are gonna get excited. It's just so streamlined and
20minutes.info. 20minutes.info. It's great.
And don't call me and text me and say you think you're going to do it this way, or you're going to change that, or you think this is better.
It needs more science. We got to talk about molecules more. What's wrong with you people?
Don't call me. I don't want to hear it.
Call Paul Tyra.
We're going to go change lives, build businesses, and help people.
Yeah, and by the way, guys, this is going to tell you who your customers. This is for customers as well. This is absolutely. This is for your customers, your connectors, and your builders. And so it's for everybody.
Right. They'll tell you what they want to do. That's right. It's
awesome. So one more thing. I'll because you guys are all on here, I'll just tell you one of the Facebook groups, because I'm going to be talking to Foster about doing this. I've already got a couple of other people. Is going to be called P5 Consumers and Connectors. It's going to be totally the support for the product, the education. We're going to make sure that people have a place to go for product education that's compliant, that isn't going to make them complicated. This isn't about going and taking all of your medical things there. We're not going to have, but this is going to give them so much hope and so much direction for the possibilities of what this product does. So we're going to have a whole place for your customers.
That's exciting. That's really good. That's
I feel like you're keeping me in the customer lane, and that's okay.
No, because as all I'm going to do, we're going to do 5-minute little interviews so that people who have questions have a way to get them answered. It's one time, we never talk about it again.
Yeah, he's
I'm kidding.
You. He's teasing you.
I love teaching and to do it in a concise way, just to get the message there, and then I don't have to talk about it a second time.
Nope.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Okay, so guys, your homework is your reboot tonight and your 20-minute, 20 minutes.
20minutes.info.
Yep.
And if you're not on P5 Nation, get invited or asked to be there, and you will be happy.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Sue.
Okay, thank you,
Thanks,
Sue.
Paul. What was I saying? I want to say too, I want to give a shout out to Pat and Tim Babcock for having a great idea that they had. They made brownies for the Advancing Life Foundation. The cutest little, they made Advancing Life tags. They were beautiful, and it was donations of $3 to $5 per thing. And of course, everybody gave at least $5. But they made, what was it? What was the grand total, guys? Was it 400 something or 500? No.
Oh, it was 700. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
$710. And then thank God for Karen Riley, who's doubling that. She's gonna double that. So it's gonna be $1,420 to the Advancing Life Foundation. We are so proud. We are so happy of all those people that helped us. It's a wonderful thing.
That was a great idea, you guys, and we are that was just wonderful. It was just, and the people were flying up to get them. It's like, it sold out so fast.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they wanted to donate or they were just really hungry.
It was great, right? We don't feed them. We won't feed them next time either.
Those are some of the best brownies I ever ate.
They were good. We ate them last night.
And a special thank you to Lynn Chapaniak, who gave a very large.
Yes.
Very, very cool.
Thank you so much for everybody who donated, who helped.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
it shows the heart of ASEA. Amazing.
Does anybody else from Saturday have a takeaway or want to say something or is excited, or please speak up?
Well, here, we went over all this training, the P5 and all this other stuff. I don't know of a Super Saturday that I came away and learned so much from. I learned a huge amount with all that training. And the whole system with P5 now, it has really become very simplified, everything else. I just can't wait.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yay,
And
guys.
so we're never going to use the word molecules again in our whole life, ever. Especially in our favorite bars. Exactly. It's so empowering. It's so much freedom that we now can just ask questions and then just ask them, if I blank, will you blank? It's so great.
You know what? That's what really excited me, because I was like, you know, we've all gone through our hot and our warm market. And so when you're out talking to people, it's a little bit, it's intimidating, it's draining. You want to just talk to people, and then it's like, oh gosh, am I gonna have to talk about redox signaling molecules and have to explain what it is? And so then it was like, I don't even want to talk about it. So this is like freeing. I can just go talk to people and be friends with people, find out what their sore
exactly.
spot, or
and ask them silly questions like, how are you? How's your family? Do you have children? What do you do for a living?
Do you like your job?
Oh, you must be retiring soon, right? Just such easy question. You get to vacation all the time, right?
Yeah, you must love getting up every day and going to work.
Exactly. Do you love the traffic? Oh, I love traffic. I get to see so many people. It's going to be a lot of fun, just opening conversations. And then when you find out their pain, just say, oh, if I could, would you? And then you don't say another word. You say, hey, great meeting you. It's so exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on here.
Exactly.
I keep taking these. These are not my glasses that I look through. I can't see. Okay.
So Terry, I just deleted ASEA Connect and reinstalled it, and it still does not have
It'll get there.
Yeah. He has to load
They're
on.
going
the
by teams.
video on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Just so you know.
Thank you. Perfect. Thanks, Denise. What else do we have here?
Because I took a shot Facebook page, is that up and active?
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody's using it. Great.
When I do a search for it, it doesn't show up for me.
Because I took the shot? You did because
I took the shot, yeah. I even just copied it out of the Facebook post here on P5 and it still didn't show up.
Okay, I can tell you why that's happening, and it's because they're closed groups or private groups. So get somebody to invite you, and then you won't have a problem. We are finding some people finding it now after the stuff gets to a certain point, but you're going to have to invite each other to it because it's not a public group.
Exactly. And for good reason, we're protecting the company long term.
That's right.
Yes, exactly. Guys, remember that. Whenever we're putting things out into Facebook, when we're putting, we're having people tell their testimonials, we're really putting ourselves in a very scary place. And we don't want to lose this product. So, ASEA Healthy Self it's the secret page. These are private pages. And again, they're being monitored to make sure that it is compliant. So please, 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 we hear so much non-compliant stuff going on out there. And if you love our company, if you love our products, please make sure you're compliant, because we can lose them if you're posting things on Facebook or doing, videos with people, and you can't control that. And once it's out there, it's out there. You can't get it back. Right, Paul? Exactly. He's an internet guy. He knows when it's gone, it's gone. Okay. All right. So guys, let's see. Tomorrow, no, I don't want to do it privately. Hold on. I'm going to do this to everyone. So tomorrow is the In Touch. Let me just give you this here and see it, In Touch. There it is. That's at 9 o'clock.
It's a
corporate executive. It's with Justin Wilson tomorrow night, Vice President of Global Sales, Justin Wilson. And that is at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So, and yes, Foster, that is the leadership webinar.
Of course it is. And it's Eastern Time, because Eastern rocks.
Right. There's a presentation, of course, with Ambassador Diamond Allen Noble on Thursday night, October 17th. And that is discoverasea.com right there. Although you're going to want to now, you're going to want to send people really to your, there you go.
Exactly. To 20minutes.info.
Yeah,
That's where you want to go.
Let's just put that 20 minutes. .info.
Alan
Watch this.
Schmallen. We want 20
Oh, we love
minutes
him.
.info.
We love him. Anytime. Watch this. You don't have to wait. Anytime
Exactly.
you can do 20 minutes.info. Okay.
Discover ASEA at 20 minutes.info. Write it down.
We have, let's see what's going on.
Real quick for those of you not plugged in, but when you go to 20minutes.info, it's going to ask for your name, email, and then what date that you want to watch the webinar. When you drop that down, the very last selection says watch yesterday's webinar. Okay, so just to give you a heads up, if someone wants to watch it immediately, or if you want to see it immediately, that's what you're going to have to do. Just a heads up.
Awesome. So if you're sitting in Starbucks having a real latte instead of a virtual latte, you can do that with them right there. Thank you, Paul.
Oh boy, I'm just looking at events that are going on. Make sure that you check your back office calendar for all the events that are going on or A-Team support. But I do see it says October 26th. That says Terry Melmed is with Latham. We're not. Latham, New York. No, I think
Terry Latham. Is that a Terry?
It says Latham,
Terry
New
Melmed
York.
We're going to be in Latham, New York.
That's not us.
No,
That's going to be.
Yes, it is.
It is. That's what it says.
Yes.
So it must be Terry Latham.
No, that's where we're going to be on October 26th. That's with Scott LaValle in Latham, New York.
Oh gosh, yes. Thank you, Foster. I was like, why?
And it's not named after Terry Latham, I assure you.
Oh, wow. Hey, guys, hey, just a heads up, everybody. I'm going to be in Albuquerque, New Mexico, this weekend for Super Saturday with Bobby Martin and Jerry Martin and gang. So if you have folks that in New Mexico, definitely reach out, get a hold of me. Would love to get as many of your folks in, help them while I'm in that area. Okay, so let me know.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you guys for these events. Do you know anybody? Let's see, Denver, Colorado on November 16th is an event. Houston, Texas, November 3rd. Virginia Beach, November 2nd. Santa Monica, California, October 29th. Dorval, Quebec, October 26th. I think that's with Michael Stern and local leaders. As Paul just said, Indianapolis, Indiana, October 16th. That's a health seminar. Okay, and then I know there's, the Texas tour is going on right now. That's October 13th through the 17th. It's Dallas, Lubbock, Waco, Austin, Cypress, and San Antonio. Again, check your back office for those. Congratulations to Jenny Contreras. She went from director to director 300. She had just gone director a couple weeks ago.
Absolutely.
And then we have
Norris Garcia Julio went from director to director 300.
And Miriam Castro Mora went from director to director 300. Congratulations, guys. Hey, does anybody have any wins this week? Welcome anybody? Any special things going on?
Hey, Terry, it's Sue again. I just saw on your chat somebody said come to St. Louis. So that's where Champ is. So I'm looking for excuses to go to St. Louis. So let's get a meeting going there so I can come and see my puppy dog.
You guys all know who Champ is, right? He's the service dog. He's the dog that goes in and finds the cell phones, the electronic equipment that sex offenders, that sex traffickers and molesters use, and he goes in, and Sue was the one that donated Champ. So he's a beautiful dog. They had him on stage, and he's so there you go, Melissa.
Yeah, he found 5 devices this week.
Did he really?
Wow.
Yes.
Yay, Champ! I love that.
That's so amazing.
That's exciting. You know how many children that just saved right there. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, Sue.
Thanks, Sue.
And we're going to be doing a meeting in Las Vegas with Paul on the 9th of November and on the 2nd of November in Salt Lake. So.
Oh, cool. Awesome. There you guys go. Well, we're going to be out there soon again, traveling, hitting the road. Okay. Anybody else have anything before we let you go? Have your dinner?
I have a question for you, Paul. So I went to 20minutes.info. I went to 20minutes.info.
Yep.
And tell me again, where is it that you can watch yesterday's?
Just
So when you drop down where it says select your date, there's a
You just-
field. Are you there? Uh-oh. Can
I'll
everyone hear
explain
me?
it to her. Yeah, you know what? And I explained it in the beginning, and then you explained it again. Yeah, there she is. Denise, can you hear us?
You got to
Yes.
click the red button to get in.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes,
I press
yes.
the red button, says name, email, date, and then if I go all the way to the bottom, you said, it says act fast, webinar spots fill up. It doesn't say
Did you
anything
click the
about,
orange button?
I did.
No, right under your email there, it says pick a time or something, and you click that, it opens up a menu for you.
I'm going to go there right now,
I
guys.
did. And
Here,
it says
I'm right
register
here.
your spot
I'm on it.
now.
I'm on it. Share. Okay. You see my screen?
No,
You
not
see
yet.
my-
Yeah.
Yeah,
There.
got it.
Okay. So save my spot.
Yeah,
Name, email. Right here, it says drop down, pick a time. Watch yesterday's webinar now. Who
See,
invited you
got
to
it.
the
I have to
webinar?
put my name. Okay,
Who? I would like to receive. If you want, you don't need that. Just click submit,
Yep. And it goes
Yeah.
right.
and it says your webinar is ready. Join webinar. You're done.
oh, and I have to say who invited me. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you can say yourself if you want.
Yep, perfect. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. Good.
And Sue, are you there still?
Yep, I'm
Sue?
here.
Okay, so I mean, but the process will be for the pick a future date and time, right? I mean, for someone in general.
Right. So
and if-
here's,
And if they do, will we be notified, or how is that going to end up working?
Yes.
Or, you know.
so the reason that I want, we're going to put the 18-minute video in the Connect app as well. So you could just send it just like you do the other ones. They can click on it, not have to go through that. The
That's
way that it
great.
was designed, and here's the psychology behind it,
Yeah.
is number one, you want to give people enough information and enough time to digest it before they come to this particular meeting. And here's why. We know scientifically, this is across the board for everything, that people now need 7 to 11 touches. That is the average of how many touches of information they need in order to make a decision. So if you send them to the decision-making process too quickly, you're going to get no. So what we did was we designed this for two reasons. One, the magazine has at least 11 touches in it. It has, it's like any magazine that you pick up. You may be interested in 1 or 2 articles, but the more that you read, the more you want to read more. And if they don't have time to process that, and here's what it does, it lets them feel no pressure to get the information. That's why they resist coming to meetings, because they instantly, that wall goes up and their resistance goes up. And so we're trying to take the resistance away to the information. The other thing is, because it's a webinar, you're scheduling the webinar. And once you schedule that in advance for tomorrow or the next day, once you schedule that, it's going to do the work for you. It's going to remind them. It's sending them a confirmation. It's going to send them the reminder. It's going to send them a text just before. And if they miss it, it's going to send them the recording. So
Awesome.
can you imagine how many things you've got to do to be able to make sure that they can access that information seamlessly? So that is it. Then the other thing, and I don't know when, I mean, obviously we've got to get this kind of refined a little bit. Then I'm going to be able to actually do giveaways. Just for coming to the webinar, they're going to be entered into a drawing every month for an iPad or something that can just make it so much easier to say, look, whether you say yes, whether you say no, there's no pressure. This really is just that valuable. And oh, by the way, when you attend our webinar, you get put into a drawing for some free product or for an iPad or whatever we're going to give away. Now, all of a sudden, I can actually do some things to help even incentivize the viewing of this information more for you. So that's the intent behind it. It's the the structure so that it's doing all of that for you on your behalf, reminders, everything.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay.
You guys getting excited?
Yes.
See all the moving parts, but simple moving parts.
Simple.
Simple moving parts. Yeah, love it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you again, Sue. Awesome system. Paul, are you unmuted for a reason? Did you want to say something?
Oh no, I didn't realize it was.
In here.
But oh no, I was going to ask you one thing. So once we have the link and the ability to directly send people to the 20 minutes video, then is it going to remove watch yesterday's webinar?
No, because we still want that to be an option for people as well. It will always be and they will be. We'll make sure that we do tutorials. We'll do education about the webinar, the purposes, how we'll do little screenshots. Between Doug and you, it's like now we can take all of those really cool pieces, the sign-up forms, everything, and make little pieces so that everybody is comfortable with those decisions, the process, and the education behind it.
Super. Thank you.
Okay. All right, guys.
Hey guys, we're going to be having Sandy in Happy Valley. We're going to be having a event on November 23rd in the Portland, Oregon area. It's not in the back office yet. I'll get it in there pretty soon.
Okay, awesome. Thanks,
With
Sandy.
Dr. Walker.
Oh, excellent. Cool. Okay, guys, we are gonna let you go. He's hungry.
Can you imagine?
Over here making.
Can you imagine?
Pork.
Oinking noises.
He's like, I'm hungry. All right, everybody, have a great night, and
thanks so much, Sue and
go
Paul,
watch those
for joining
things.
in. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thanks again, Sue. Thanks, Paul. Good night,
Okay.
everyone.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.